Across Alberta, school sport is more than just competition. It's about community, developing character, and growth. We are proud to unveil our new name, School Sport Alberta. Rooted in integrity, driven by access, and powered by opportunity, this new brand reflects our commitment to every athlete, coach, and school across the province. From championship events that inspire, to mentorship for athletic directors, to new opportunities for participation, we are building something stronger together.
School Sport Alberta is here to lead with purpose.
Connect with pride and champion the value of school sport.
Alberta's beef producers work tirelessly to raise top quality beef and bring the best in nutrition to the plate. With unmatched nutritional value, beef fuels your body with important health benefits, vitamins, and minerals. Beef is protein-packed to keep muscles strong, helps to combat infections with zinc in every bite, and its iron content helps to enhance focus. Learn how Alberta producers are raising the best beef.
And welcome to Notre Dame High School in Calgary as the second game of our doubleheader is being played. Notre Dame will come out momentarily. They're the team in the white. You can see at their bench. Bishop McNally is the team in the black uniforms with the teal numerals and the teal striping down the side. McNally comes out with a 3-3 record in this game. Notre Dame is at 5-2. So let's see what these two junior teams can do tonight. The second game, great crowd here, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I think we're going to see something similar to the senior game. I think you're going to see these teams run up and down the floor. Both schools, again, are known for athletic ability, so this should be, hopefully it's a little bit tighter than the last game, but you never know.
And we'll tip the ball, and here comes McNally up the floor. Off the inbound, goes into the lane, puts up a shot, back rim, tapped alive and pulled down. Kay with the ball. Pass ahead into the lane, that one is tipped away. And Mercado races up the floor. Quick pass for Dizon, drives to the basket, banks it home.
Yeah, nice quick move right there to the hoop. McNally's in the full court press again.
Trying to rattle them. They break the press. Ball in the forecourt. Off in the corner, left hand three. One bounce, two bounces, rolls off on a nice shot by Romain. Going back up, there's an opportunity, unable to put it in with Clay. Mercado races up the floor, trying to get the ball down the court before they have a chance to set up their defense. There's a shot from the corner by Barraza. That goes off. Saved and knocked off Notre Dame player. Nice play to save the ball, to throw it off the player.
Yeah, that's a nice play by number 12. Just bounced it off the player, getting another possession. Some of these teams, they're really known for their history in the basketball. They keep their junior and their senior teams, very similar. You can see McNally doing a lot of the things that the senior team did. So when these kids go up to senior, they're ready to play and they know the system and they know what to expect.
Shot is too strong. We have a loose ball foul on the rebound. Head contact. So Notre Dame just tuning in, a school in the far northwest of Calgary. Has a great football reputation, a great basketball reputation. Glad you're with us here wherever you are. Appreciate you joining us. Hornberger in the post. There's a shot for the right side, and that's a three-point shot.
Jalen Casey wide open. Got to close out the corners. Can't leave the wide open shooters in the corners. They'll bang them down all day.
Beason with the ball. He lost the handle. Noke coming back the other way. He'll pass on the left and through the hands of Nuri.
Yeah, he's got to keep his hands up, ready for that pass.
Just caught him a little off guard. So they'll be inbounding again. 3-2 Notre Dame. McNally with the ball. McNally dribbling. Mercado goes to the baseline. He falls back with a long two. Pulled down and out of the pack. Here comes Romain dribbling one-on-one to the basket. He goes, banks it off the glass. It rolls off. Offensive rebound tapped through the hands and pulled in by McNally. Lost the ball and then regained it. McNally to the forecourt. From the corner, Mercado. That falls. Nice shot.
Again, close out those corners. Here comes McNally in the full court press again. Try to create a turnover.
See what they do here now as they get it to the offensive set. Hornberger runs a play, cuts to the lane, puts it up in the right side angle. No.
Too many people trying to run back on offense. Got a rebound.
Yep. Play with the shot, doesn't go. Hornberger has it. He drives to the basket, up and under. It rolls off. Rebound finally controlled. Loftima.
Both teams doing a great job transition. Like, as soon as they get that rebound, they're off and running.
That's what they need to keep things going. Get into the flow. And Wilkie with the ball. 7:35 to play in the quarter. Driving left-hand three from the long two from the left side.
Yeah, wide open.
Long pass up the floor. Behind everyone, trying to set it up. Instead, sets it up for Alfimia. His shot, no. Big rebound. Skying for the ball in Wilkie. And Notre Dame moves up the floor.
Yep, McNally in that 2-3 zone, but there's no one in the high post. Notre Dame's got to get someone in the high post. That's what we saw the last game.
Off of the foot of Nooring, goes out of bounds. That's pretty common defense, isn't it? In high school, a lot of teams play that. That's
a lot of teams
sort of the standard kind of.
Yeah, a little 2-3 zone, try to, especially versus teams that can't really shoot that well. Force them to put the ball inside, then you can collapse and trap.
Mercado on the left, dribbles off a pick, looks for help. Pass underneath. Barassa has the ball, goes up, it's rejected by Nwoki. Ball in the corner, saved by McNally, and they bank it off of a Notre Dame player, so they'll get the ball back, 8 on the clock. Inbounded in the corner. Mercado was tied up, now dribbles up and under, left-hand layup.
Nice little take.
That was
there.
a nice move.
It's a ref warning. You can't really touch the ball after it goes through the hoop. The ref's just giving him a warning there. It's hard for high school kids. They get all excited, right? You get a wide open layup, and it's like, oh, here you go. But yeah, you can't touch the ball after you score.
Across the line. Notre Dame with the ball. Toss to the left for Nuri, into the corner. A shot by Casey. It skips off. Out under the rebound is intercepted. Wilkie is underneath. He goes up. And did he walk, or was that an offensive foul?
No, I think he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds. Okay.
I think he kind of did a little jump stop there out of bounds. His foot hit the line.
Into the high post. Barassa on a handoff for Mercado. Back into the post to Mercado. Backs down. Back out for Mercado. Three-point shot. No. Back rim. Offensive board. Samos. He goes back up and the shot falls. So right now it's 9-3 Notre Dame. But McNally has the ball, dribbling into the forecourt. He's on with the ball, out for Mercado. He drives to the baseline. His pass is deflected. The ball is in the paint, and it was kicked.
McNally started the game out really well. They're using their speed to run up and down the court, but they're also doing a really good job getting the ball inside the big 24, and then they're kicking it out for the wide open shots or the wide open lanes to. It's a little old school basketball, play inside out.
So McNally holding the lead. Pass into the low post is deflected or went off of a Notre Dame hand, and they're pointing at each other. I think there's a mix-up there on who was going to go where. By the way, this TELUS Optic TV Game of the Week powered by Legacy Heating and Cooling. And we have a timeout. 9-3, 5:37 remaining. Teams will huddle around.
A quick little timeout by Notre Dame here, just trying to regroup them a little bit. You know, it's funny how the senior and juniors are so similar that, but they differ. Mm-hmm. So, Notre Dame's having the struggles that McNally had with the senior team. So, quick little timeout, regroup, settle everyone down.
Yep, 9-3, early going. There they are on the bench huddling. On the sidelines is Coach Ricky Ellis, 4th year with the team. Now the Notre Dame bench.
I've actually known Ricky a long time. I actually coached him about 10 years ago there in club basketball. So
Okay.
it's pretty cool to see him coaching
On his way
now.
coaching, yeah. Yeah, 4 years of the program there at McNally.
I believe his uncle is Ian Mahimi. He used to play for the Indiana Pacers. Oh, random fact of the day.
Well, okay, yeah, that one kind of came out of nowhere. Got some NBA talk coming in. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, let's get her going here. Out of the timeout, 5:37 remaining, 9-3 for McNally. McNally is in the dark uniforms. And they'll go the length of the floor. Seaman with the ball, makes a move, dribbles into the lane, up and under, flips it up off the glass, draws contact, he'll shoot free throws.
Really nice take to the hoop, nice and strong. Creating contact, getting to the line. That's what you like to see.
That's Harvey Akfamna going to shoot. And he'll set up for the second. Makes it 10-3. Is that taken off? Nope. All right. I think there was a violation on Notre Dame, but they blew it off.
Must have.
Because the shot was good. Victor into the forecourt. There's a strong move to the basket. Kicks it into the corner. Hornsberger rises. His shot hits the front rim. Defensive board. Akfema. Or McNally to the forecourt. Pass into the corner. Baressa's shot. No. In on the outlet. Hornberger brings the ball up. Sends it way up high for Victor.
McNally's got out of the. Oh, they just dropped back into the zone. They played man coming out of that timeout, but they dropped back to their zone now. It's good to see them try to switch it up.
Norger, the shot doesn't go. Dizon in the lane and passes it back out. Akfema sizes things up. For Barassa dribbles into the lane, then running the baseline on a nice pass is Alvarez. And it's 12-3. Okawak Judo with the ball. There's number 2, Hornberger, drives the baseline. He's shut off there. Spin, fall back from 8. That one is too strong. Skips off. And the defensive board. McNally has it. McNally moving to the forecourt. He's on stops at the point. All right, for Akfema. He drives into the lane and passes underneath to Barassa, who wasn't expecting the pass. It tips off his hands. And McNally saves it. There's a shot from the left side. Skips off.
I don't think Barassa was waiting for that one. He's got to keep his hands up and be ready. I'd like to see Notre Dame get Joseph Amarji, number 8. Yeah, there it is. Get him ready to the high post. Get him the ball.
Right side shot by Casey. 3:46 remaining. Alvarez drives to the basket, gives it off for Barassa.
Nice little tic-tac-toe.
And it's 14-3 for McNally. They're off and running. 3:34 to play in this quarter. Shot off on the baseline. Notre Dame. Hornberger in the corner. Pumps high. And sends it way out high for Victor. He drives. Pull up from the right side. No. Outlet pass long ahead. Running the length of the floor. Left hand layup by Mercado rolls off. And Victor Owakadudo.
I don't know if you saw this the last possession. There's a lot of backdoor cut open lanes. Number 7 right there can cut right down that lane. He'll be wide open.
There's wide on the left for Notre Dame.
There's 10 right at the high post.
There's Casey with a shot. Skips off. Follow-up rebound on a putback by Hornberger.
Yeah, nice follow through by Hornberger.
So 14-3 for Bishop McNally right now. There's a shot from the right, and that's a 3-point just beyond the arc by Barassa. 17-5.
That's a dangerous weapon when you get your big shooting threes.
There's a wild catch and shoot 3 by Nuria. Skips off, follow up by Hornberger on the rebound. Fall back from the free throw line falls.
Yeah, nice shot by Hornberger there at the top of the key.
17-7, spin move in the lane by Akfema. He goes up, the shot bounces off. Rebound was tapped out of bounds. Last to touch it was Bishop McNally. So Notre Dame will bring the ball up and we'll have several substitutions.
The one thing Notre Dame is not doing at the junior level, they were doing at the senior level, is getting the ball to their bigs. Hornberger needs to get the ball inside the paint. And he's got like that, junior style Dirk Nowitzki, right? Get him the ball, get him in the high post, let him shoot, let him drive to the hoop. It's going to force that defense to collapse, and then they can kick it out for the shooters.
Hornberger is in the corner. He drives left, then pulls up for a jumper. Back rim, defensive rebound. Skying for the ball is on. They bring it across the floor. Mercado drives and then kicks off underneath for a nice lay-in right underneath Dolomit. Spencer Dolomit was waiting. 1:46 remaining, 19-7. Wide on the right, there's a pass. It was kicked. Ball was deflected and was kicked. So it will remain Notre Dame ball, 17 in the forecourt. They will inbound right by their bench. Romines ball above the head. For Hornberger, standing in front of his bench. He dribbles the left hand, now reverses, now takes big steps to the basket, banks it high off the glass.
Nice strong take, high off the glass. That's fundamentally sound right there by Hornberger.
Turnover by McNally up the floor. And then they turn it off over when they came up the floor.
They're forcing it up the court when they get the turnover. This guy, make sure it's possessions, right? Control your possessions. Let it all come to you naturally.
Romines on the far side. Inbounds it. Romines. The ball on the baseline, then passes it underneath. Bounce once, and Wilkie trying to go up, lost the handle. Still has it. 3 on the clock, and they say it was a 3-second violation.
Yeah. Camping out in the key a little too long there.
Trying to gain possession, as it was a little hard to hang on to.
Notre Dame switching up to a 2-3 zone.
Mercado at the point, dribbles around the arc. Pass into the corner, dribbling out of the corner. There's a kickoff. Nice shot by DeMose underneath. Daniel Simose was right underneath, laid it in. 21-9. Romines with the ball. Pass wide on the left. Casey into the corner. And Wilkie back up to Romines. He lost the ball. McNally up the floor on the dribble as Alvarez, he goes to the corner. He's it up for Mancilla. One bounce, takes a shot, air ball, and the shot clock expired anyway.
Yeah, Notre Dame's doing a good job capitalizing off of, McNally's doing a good job capitalizing off of Notre Dame's misses. Notre Dame's just got to move the ball around a little bit more, move that zone, be a little bit more patient in their offensive sets.
Playing for the last shot here. Hornberger holding. Now dribbles behind the back dribble and reverses, starts to go to the basket. Spin move, free throw line jumper, no. But he draws contact and will shoot free throws.
Yeah, trying to create some offense by himself there.
Back rim of the first one. So 21-10, 6 seconds remaining. McNally way up the floor. Here's a shot from the right side. It falls right at the buzzer, and that makes it a 24-10 game on that shot by Mancilla. So great timing right at the buzzer. Well, we've got 1 quarter in the book. Bishop McNally has a lead of 24-10 as we played the opening quarter of this game. Taking part here at Notre Dame High School in Calgary.
Across Alberta, school sport is more than just competition. It's about community, developing character, and growth. We are proud to unveil our new name, School Sport Alberta. Rooted in integrity, driven by access, and powered by opportunity, this new brand reflects our commitment to every athlete, coach, and school across the province. From championship events that inspire, to mentorship for athletic directors, to new opportunities for participation, we are building something stronger together.
School Sport Alberta is here to lead with purpose.
Connect with pride and champion the value of school sport.
Alberta's beef producers work tirelessly to raise top quality beef and bring the best in nutrition to the plate. With unmatched nutritional value, beef fuels your body with important health benefits, vitamins, and minerals. Beef is protein-packed to keep muscles strong, helps to combat infections with zinc in every bite, and its iron content helps to enhance focus. Learn how Alberta producers are raising the best beef.
Rugby has been top notch in the province. They've won a lot of championships with rugby the last 3 or 4 years.
That's a tough sport.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, well, let's get the second quarter underway. And in 24-10, our score. That was a big basket just right as the buzzer sounded. And there we go, got the clock set. So Notre Dame will inbound side center court. Romines with the ball on the dribble. Off the right for Hornberger, fakes a man by, dribbles left. Off Romines, drives the baseline, back out for Hornberger, bobbled it and gained it, then rises for a shot that skips off. Defensive rebound, McNally will bring it up the floor. McNally with forecourt, into the corner, driving the baseline, floater with the right hand, skips off.
Got to use the backboard when he gets in the hoop nice and close.
Samos drives the lane.
There it is.
No, and then there's a follow-up put-back shot by Donovan. 9:24 remaining. First half. To the baseline, Casey with a shot. Offensive rebound on the glass. Romines goes up.
It's a really good box out there by number 11, Daniel Simos, but I mean, he's got to attack the ball after he boxes him out.
Notre Dame out in that zone defense. Mancilla pass underneath is intercepted. Tried to go down low and had it picked off. And Wolk to the forecourt. They run a zone as well. He makes a move, goes strong to the basket, then is tied up, and he walked.
Yeah,
that's kind of a 1-on-5 move.
Yeah, totally. He just couldn't settle his feet there. He kind of slid all over the place, but that was not a bad move. Attack the zone, collapse it, try to kick it out for a wide open three.
And Notre Dame is out again. They've set up the 2-3. Lob into the post. That pass caroms off a couple of hands, and Hornberger has it, leading the charge. Up the floor and just off the extended hands. Newry trying to pull it in, but it was just past him and goes out of bounds, 26-12.
It's the right idea, though. Push the ball forward, try to get the ball ahead of you when you're in transition. Just a little too far.
McNally, there's a catch and shoot three. It's good. He's on with the shot. Romines with the ball. His pass is intercepted. Back the other way. Here they come. Up the floor. McNally, but Hornberger with the block. Follow up. Put back that fall. But no, they say there was a foul on the initial shot. So Hornberger hustling back, but just got a piece of his arm.
It looked like a little close one. Looked like he had all ball there. Notre Dame's having an issue right now. They're throwing the ball around, but they're telegraphing their passes, and that's why McNally's jumping them and stealing the ball all the time. They got to pump fake or move the ball just a little bit more. They're telegraphing all their passes.
First one by Samos is short. And the second one drops. 30-18, 8:01 to play in this quarter. There's a long bomb three unloaded by Newry. Big rebound. Lead pass ahead and trying to catch up with was Baldeo. Couldn't do it, and Notre Dame will come back.
I think some of the kids get a little desperate there with some threes. They're trying to get themselves back in the game. Shooting just from a little further back than they're used to.
The dribble, and that ball is stolen on the turnover. Baldeo up the floor.
That's a tough one trying to
Out of a foul, yeah.
make up for his turnover and got a little too aggressive.
That's their first team foul of this quarter, actually their second of this quarter. McNally. Dribble to the baseline, double team pressure there. To the free throw line, pass to a cutter underneath. It goes off a hand and it's stolen. Here's a break heading down the floor, and Wokey ahead of everybody to lay it in, 30-14. Sebo's crossover move. Another right side angle. 4D's on. There's a shot. A three-pointer. Bounces high. Follow-up rebound. Timos puts it up. That's a three-point shot. Doesn't go. Defensive rebound pulled down. And Victor Okawajuzo brings the floor to the forecourt. And before we had a pass, we had a violation.
I didn't see what happened there, but it's good to see Notre Dame getting some scoring outside of Hornberger. Early on, I think he's got most of their points right now.
Good looking player.
Yes,
Very
nice.
cool. And
Smooth, too.
so against that zone, they dribble off a pick.
They got to get their hands up so take away those passing lanes. Like, there it is.
Right there. And now Victor on a drive, goes to the basket, lost the handle just as he's about to elevate. But Notre Dame picks up the ball. Pass into the corner. Nuri, the shot doesn't go. Tapped around a couple of times into Notre Dame's hands, and they get a new 24. Free throw line. Back up for Woke. One bounce. Free throw line jumper curls off.
They got to get back. They got players running down the court.
Afima strong to the basket. Scoop it up with a right hand. That was a nice drive. 32-14. Notre Dame. There's a stop and pop jumper. No, back rim. Pulled down. Back out high for Denick. His shot. It's a line drive. Hits the back rim. Rebound through a couple of hands, but it ends up in the hands of McNally. He's on up the floor in the lane. Lost the handle. It goes. There is it knocked out of bounds.
Looks like Notre Dame slapped it out of bounds there. It's going to be McNally's ball. Here comes Hornberger back in the game.
So new 24, and they will inbound it. Right into the corner. Mercado puts up a shot. It's too strong. Offensive rebound through a hand, and Hornberger has the ball to bring it up for Notre Dame. Hornberg on the left, Racy. Back up for Hornberg. They move the ball on the perimeter against that zone. Into the corner.
Nice.
Put up by Nuri. Three-pointer.
Yeah, cutting it down to 15 now. Notre Dame's going to try to get this to single digits before halftime.
They dribble off a pick. There's a pass way across the floor against that zone, and it is intercepted by Victor. He makes a move down the right side. He goes into the lane, banks it off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound through a couple of hands, and
that's what zone defenses do. You got to try to create those long passes so you can take off, get some steals.
Alroghi will go to the line. He got it underneath. Grade 10 student, post player. Had a 4:57 in the quarter. First one, no. Second one tipped off. But McNally will bring the ball. Akfima quickly up the floor on the right for Mercado. He dribbles, then pass low to the post. Baressa back to the basket, goes underneath, and his shot rolls around and in.
Yeah, this McNally team's so fast. They can get up this court lightning speed almost. There's outrunning Notre Dame in transition.
There's a shot quick to the basket, around and in by Omaragi. And we have a timeout taken by McNally. So they'll go to the bench, 34-19 our score. The Sport Physical Activity and Recreation branch of the Government of Alberta is a proud funding provider to School Sport Alberta. The funds received from this area of government are put towards enhancing the quality of life for Albertans.
Going to be interesting to see what head coach Ricky Ellis is going to come out with out of this timeout. I think he's talking to them about, Notre Dame getting that ball inside to the key and then the low post and dominating underneath. So maybe they might get out of the zone here for a little bit. You never know, but it'd be good to see what they do out of this timeout.
Good crowd here, home game at Notre Dame.
You see Coach Schreiner just talking to his guys, calming them down a little bit, talking them through, stay with it.
4:30 to play in the quarter. Whistle goes. The players will be back on the floor.
Again, Notre Dame, if they can try to get this thing in single digits coming into halftime, it'd be a good spot for them.
Very much.
Yep.
Well, teams leave their respective benches and see the big lion, which is a Pride of Lions. That's their school nickname, Pride. That's what they wear on their jerseys. At least the senior team did. Now the junior team puts it on the front. Here's McNally, and there's a pass that is broken up. Here's an opportunity. Issy to the basket. He's hit, goes to the floor.
Great take by Jalen Casey there. Solid defender behind him. Went up nice and strong, got to the line. That's one thing we haven't noticed in this game here is the fouls. There hasn't been much fouls in this game. But the senior game, I think we were in bonus by now.
Yep. Each team has 2 team fouls. So Jalen sets up. First one falls. Shot 2, no. So McNally will set up, brings it across to the forecourt. Mercado at the point. Pass on the right. Vizon. Bounce to the post to Barassa. Dribble handoff for Mercado. There's a crossover dribble. Back for Mercado. 3 from the right side. Falls. Nice shot.
Second one from him there.
Big guy and draining threes. It's something to behold.
Yeah, he's kind of their do-it-all right now. Give him the ball down low. Give him the ball outside.
There's a bomb by Notre Dame. No good, and the rebound. McNally, 17-point lead. What do they do here? Pass to the post, around to the right for Mercado, drives to the baseline, fakes a man by him, goes up and drains it.
Nice little up and under by Mercado. He's got those nice fancy feet to be able to make that happen.
Pass to the left side angle is broken up, and here comes McNally up the floor, and that's stolen. The save, Tanaruno.
Same thing, they're telegraphing their passes. They're looking right at their guy, looking right at Hornberger. They're not really disguising what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get him the ball. Just got a pump fake, move the ball around, then he'll be open.
Barras out of inbound, 10 seconds on the clock. That's up high. Pass into the corner. Barrasso rises for a 3 and drains it deep in the corner. That's tremendous. 42-20.
It's 2 in a row.
Hornberger on the right. Stops, puts up a shot. It's rejected, and the ball comes back. Barassa. Or McNally quickly up the floor, and that was tipped out of bounds.
Barassa's not far from that NBA Jam. He's on fire call. He's starting to light it up from all over the court.
Slap the ball, they scatter, the ball is out high. Mercado on the right for Barassa, and no hesitation, puts up a 3.
Fire. There it is.
And he's taking over this game right now.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Notre Dame. Nuri back out high for Victor Olawajudo. Cutting underneath, coming to the other side is Nuri, puts up a three, it is short. And then here comes McNally, Akfima. Pass off on the right, from the corner it's Mercado, and they are hitting everything from distance, and suddenly have broken this game open at this juncture at 48-20.
I would say the lights are going to get shot out here soon.
They are. To the corner, Nuri with a shot, too strong. Offensive rebound. Tied up in the lane is Berhanu, tries to get a shot off, and it's rushed, it's off to the left, rebound, pulled down, and that rolls off Omarigi. 1:43 remaining, we have an illegal dribble.
Russ is doing it both sides of the court. That was great defense there, standing straight up, forcing that shot. Like, he missed that shot because of Barrasa's presence and him not being able to foul. That was a great job. They got themselves a little player here in Barrasa.
Well, lines out high, reverses a dribble, gives to Brianu, who goes up and puts a shot off, no good. Offensive rebound taken down and put back very nicely. Omarigi in a lot of trouble. 1:30 remaining, 48-22. Barrasa has the ball. He gets a return pass and then kicks it onto the right. Mercado for a three, back rim. Pulled down and in transition. Here's Romines driving to the basket. Banks it off the glass. It rolls off. Tie up on the boards. Pulled down. Romines gets it again. He's on the baseline. Shot off there. Goes up and has his shot blocked. Knocked away by Williams. Then into the corner on the right side. Nailed finally by Hornberger. 48-25. McNally driving the baseline against the zone. Then they go way out high to Barrasa. On the left, there's an air ball. There's a reverse layup on the rebound.
A sweet little move.
It sure was. Bijan was right underneath the basket. He probably didn't exactly know where he was, but obviously figured out in time to be able to score. Romines with a three straight away. No save by Notre Dame, but right into the hands. Williams or McNally. Williams holding. High for Mercado. He'll dribbles into the corner. Barrasa another three. No. 13 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Hornberger moving to the forecourt. Dribbles off a pick. Stops. Left side angle. Three air ball. And rebound pulled down on McNally to end our first half of this ball game. But Bishop McNally found the range, firing everything in from three, and as a result, they have a big lead at the half of 50-25, and it's all on the backs of some great long-range shooting, I would think.
Absolutely. Like Bishop McNally, they are on fire. This Barrasa there, he hit 4 threes there in the second quarter himself, and then they're kicking it out to the other kids, and Dazan hit one, Mercado hit one. Like, they're just on fire right now.
They really are. So it's a halftime break, and they'll come back from Notre Dame High School in Calgary after this timeout. And welcome back as Notre Dame looking to get back to their bench. That's the empty chairs. McNally is huddled around their coach.
Maybe they don't want to come out for the second half.
Or they're getting a long
Yeah.
diatribe from the coach, one of the two, but they better get out here quick. Yeah, really, it was a fairly close game. 14 points at the end of the first, but Notre Dame was hanging in. But then Barassa and some other players just started raining threes for McNally. That's what broke this game wide open.
Yeah, I just don't think Notre Dame had many answers for those three-point shots. And, it's a tale of the earlier game. They had a lot of layup opportunities. They had a lot of, wide open shots. Nothing was falling for them. So, if I'm Notre Dame, that long talk is they're finally coming out to the court now. Tell them, hey, play good defense. Capitalize on the turnovers, get to the hoop, get to the line, and hopefully they come out with the energy that McNally came out with the last game, right? Play with some pride and, go play the game regardless of the score and try to shave this lead down.
Well, they're there. They came out from a meeting in an adjacent gym. Find out what they were talking about really quickly here. So Notre Dame will inbound. Phoenix Nuri. Pass on high to AC. He dribbles. Hannaford Mines goes into the lane. Scoop it up high with the left hand. Doesn't go. Offensive board to Wokey. He has it. Looks to go up. Lost the handle, but it goes right into the hands of Casey, and he lays it in.
Yeah, a little full court pressure from Notre Dame as well. McNally playing man-to-man now, trying to switch things up a little bit. Ooh, but they're still hot.
Mercado just unloaded that one very quickly. Mines stops at the top. On the right for Casey. Bounce into the high post. Woke has the ball and has it stripped away. Pass into the open floor behind everyone. Mercado goes to the basket, lays it up with the left hand. 55-27. Mines, the Hornberger on the left. One bounce dribble stops. His pass across is deflected. And up the floor is McNally. Possible 2-on-1. Strong to the basket. Banks it off the glass. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound pulled down by Dizon. Pass out on the right in front of the Notre Dame bench. They have a tie-up.
Notre Dame's got to match the energy. McNally came out of half with full gear, full throttle. And what McNally's known for over the years is how fast-paced their games are, how much they run. And you can see it right now. They just came right out of the gates, and they're running and gunning right away.
Mercado calls for a pick on high. He gets the ball. Barassa has it underneath, lays it up, flips it up with the left hand, and that falls. Everything's falling for them right now. On left AC. Into the corner to Hornsberger. Sizes it up, drives the baseline, double team, fall back from the baseline. That rolls off. Rebound, Karams into the corner and goes out of bounds. And that ball will go to Notre Dame. They'll inbound on the sidelines. Lob high to Nuri. Nuri to Hornberger. He spins, goes in the lane, up and under, and banks it home.
There you go.
Dizon with the ball. Left-hand dribble goes to the basket. He stops. Shut off. Or Mercado. He dribbles off a pick. Head of the key. Now dribbles. Ballback
Nice
jumper
shot.
is good by Samos. And it's now a 30-point game.
And they're scoring from everywhere. They're scoring from underneath the hoop. They're scoring from the elbow. They're scoring from three. It's just so tough to defend. And there's that zone.
Pass to the post. Samos has it. Gives it to Dizon. He goes up. His shot is too strong. Casey pulls the rebound down. Racing up the floor, then backs it off. Hornberger on the left. One bounce dribble. Unloads the shot. No.
Notre Dame really has to get more people inside that zone. You need a high-low and a high post and a low post, and then have them switch. They're telegraphing their passes. They got to get a little bit more movement on offense.
There's one going back up with a reverse layup is Dizon. Shooting up off balance. Hornberger, chest high dribble. Dribbles with the left hand, and he was a reach in.
Yeah, they got to get the point guard to bring up the ball for Hornberger and get him the ball inside. You can see how exhausted he is here. He's working hard, but he needs some help. He needs some help from the other players.
McNally substituted everyone. I guess when you got a 30-point lead, you can give the guys a break.
The old hockey shift.
I guess so, yeah. Casey on the baseline. Stops, puts up a shot, back rim. Rebound, tipped into the hands of McNally. There's a pass up the floor behind everyone. Takes a man by, goes up too strong on the shot by Balado. They'll set up the offense again. On the baseline, a drive. Pass out high. Mitsila drives and lost the handle. It goes out of bounds.
Right there, he's got to send the ball around to the other side, move the zone, and you'll have a wide open three. Okay, let's see what Notre Dame's got here.
Romines pointing as he crosses the timeline. In the zone to the post to Hornberger. Hornberger, crossover dribble, goes into the lane and lost the handle. Everybody passing ahead for Balado. He goes up and lays it in.
That Notre Dame doesn't have an answer for this 2-3 zone. McNally's going to stay in it. All the guys got their hands up, taking away those passing lanes from them. They're going to create more turnovers and more wide open layups.
Well, that's easy enough. Just pass it to Hornberger and lets the shot go from the left side. Three-pointer, 61-32. Drive into the lane by McNally. Floater, that goes. Nice by Alvarez. Hornberger wide on the left. Tries to dribble down the sidelines and terminates. All the way across. Romines dribbling into the lane, goes up with the floater, doesn't go. Offensive putback by Hornberger doesn't go. Romines gets the offensive board. He goes back up. He's fouled.
Now it's good to see them still being aggressive with 5 minutes to go in the third, down 31 points.
And we have a substitution. They're taking Hornberger out. He looks gassed. He needs a breather.
He looks very tired.
Romine sizing up for the second. In and out and in. McNally aggressive into the forecourt. Pass out high, Mansilla has the ball. Into the corner, one bounce dribble. Gives it up into the lane with a floater up and under, and that one falls. That was a nice bit of body control by our Balado.
Oh, it's a sweet move.
Yep, Baldeo with the nice move, and there's another one.
Yeah.
Pass ahead again for Baldeo, and he'll lay this up and in, and suddenly it's 67-33.
Yeah, the top of this zone is just too much for Notre Dame. They're over aggressive, and then the second they have an opportunity to steal the ball, they're off and running.
Shot on the right side falls. There's a nice one by Nuri. Nuri, an interesting story. They let him go at the end of tryouts. And then a couple of weeks he kept working, and then a couple of weeks later they said, we kind of need what you got. We realized that, and they brought him back. And there he is, hustling.
Never quit mind mentality.
Yep. Stop and start dribble. On top, around for Nuri. Tries to drive the baseline, shut off. Romines with the ball. Into the lane, free throw line jumper, changes from shot to pass, kick it off for AC left side. It's good, and it's a three.
All right, maybe they're going to heat up. That's what they need to do. If they can hit a couple more of those threes, maybe McNally gets out of the zone. That 2-3 zone's giving him a lot of trouble today from deep.
That's one way to beat it. Fire it up from about 25 feet. Rebound goes through a couple of hands. AC on the move. Or Romine dribbles left off a pick. Stop, puts up a jumper. Back rim. 3:18 remaining. Around from McNally. Now they see an opening. Go strong to the basket. The shot is contested. Loose ball and picked up. Nuri has it. Races down the left side. Now they set up their offense. On the right. Got to shoot for AC. It's good.
Here we go.
Stop and start by Ofima into the lane. Gives it on a quick underneath pass. Laying it in is Donovan.
Yeah, McNally's just too quick for this team right now.
Some of those guys look kind of gassed right now.
Well, they're working hard. They just haven't had many scoring opportunities, but they seem to be catching fire right now. So hopefully they get a little bit of a rhythm and we'll see another comeback like we did last game.
69-42. Tanneruta inbounds, and boy, they're out of sync.
Yeah.
No turnover. McNally. Benito dribbling into the corner. Shot for Mansilla, no. Notre Dame with the board. 2:19 to play in this quarter. Nuri on the right for AC. They go around against this zone. Corner for Victor, lets a shot go. It is short. Rebound and trying to get it, Samuel and Wilkie, but just couldn't grab it. It went off his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was tough. He was working hard to try to get that rebound. He just couldn't grab the ball. Kind of almost looked like he went off his foot there. I do love how Jalen Casey's playing here, number 7. He is giving it all right now, regardless of the score. He's come out firing the whole entire game. He's playing really hard.
One of their prime shooters. McNally on top, Mansilla.
There he is again, almost trying to get that steal. Like, he's playing hard. Hopefully his energy feeds off to the other kids too.
Deflected out of bounds. 11 on the clock coming back for McNally. There's a shot with the left hand. Free throw line left by Vallejo, and they'll bring the ball back. Olacujo on the left gets the ball back. Or AC drives left. On the left, Victor drives into the lane, hang in the air shot, it falls.
There we go. Attack the hoop, pull up from the elbow. It's one of my favorite things. A little mid-range jumper. It's a lost skill in today's game.
Oliver Cadeo with the score, 1:17 remaining. One bounce dribble hard to the basket. That shot is blocked, but there's a foul. Dolomit went to the basket, but it was bumped.
Good powerful move there by Spencer.
So free throws being shot.
Let's see how calm and cool he is at the line. Nothing but net.
And the second one falls. And we have subs coming in. Hey, listen, reminder, the TELUS Optic TV Game of the Week, powered by Legacy Heating and Cooling. This is Notre Dame High School in Calgary. Third quarter, 1:07 remaining in this junior game. Hardenberger launches a corner three. That skips off. Tie up on the rebound, and on the possession arrow, the ball will go to Bishop McNally. Backcourt pressure being applied by Notre Dame. There's a pass stolen. Hornberger has it. He goes up and lays it in.
There's another one.
Another one. Victor with the ball, hang in the air. That shot bounces off.
It's a tough one. Good pressure. I like this from Notre Dame.
Maressa has the ball, bulldozes ahead.
Yeah, they got to get back on defense, though. Everyone's going after the ball. If there's too many guys at the ball, you got guys behind you got to cover. But
well, they say he was blocked. Okay. Each team with 2 fouls, 43.1 seconds remaining. Canuel. Dribbles on the left. Pass to the corner for Canuel. On the left side for Dizon. Back out for Barassa. 3-point shot from the left side angle. Good.
There's another one. Looks like it's got to be 5 now from him. Again, playing in the middle of the zone, playing down low, and then be able to go out there and shoot threes, that's a problem.
Norrie to the baseline. For Olaquicteo. Or Hornberger, and he nails it. A 3-point shot. One step to the left to let it fly.
The big guys are shooting tonight.
He'll come across the floor for a heave. Barassa lets it go. Back rim, and that ends the quarter. So we go to the break after 3 quarters. It is Bishop McNally 74 and Notre Dame 49. 3
Across
quarters
Alberta,
are in the
school
books.
sport is more than just competition. It's about community, developing character, and growth. We are proud to unveil our new name, School Sport Alberta. Rooted in integrity, driven by access, and powered by opportunity, this new brand reflects our commitment to every athlete, coach, and school across the province. From championship events that inspire, to mentorship for athletic directors, to new opportunities for participation, we are building something stronger together.
School Sport Alberta is here to lead with purpose.
Connect with pride and champion the value of school sport.
Alberta's beef producers work tirelessly to raise top quality beef and bring the best in nutrition to the plate. With unmatched nutritional value, beef fuels your body with important health benefits, vitamins, and minerals. Beef is protein-packed to keep muscles strong, helps to combat infections with zinc in every bite, and its iron content helps to enhance focus. Learn how Alberta producers are raising the best beef.
And away we go with quarter 4. Notre Dame in the white, they're down by 25 points. They'll inbound side center court. And that's where against that zone. Catch shoot 3 by Casey. Good.
Yeah, I like the way that kid plays. He's still playing hard. There it is.
Backward pressure. There's a turnover. Victor underneath, and his shot is short. Offensive rebound by Casey. He has it. Pumps once and kicks it outside. Hornberger for a 3 that falls. Well, there's 5 real quick points.
Oh, here comes another one.
Pressure in the backcourt by Notre Dame. Finally, they get it to the forecourt. Dizon shoots front rim. Offensive rebound. Take it down. Going back up. Lays it in. Good hustle down the floor. Hang in the air, pass off on the right. Casey dribbles, then backs out. Sets it up. Hornberger on top. Long 2 inside the arc, that falls.
Yeah, Notre Dame playing with a little bit more juice now.
Double team in the backcourt. They're trying to create problems with the press, and they may have done that. No, there's a long pass ahead to Bagua. Now Mercado, crossover move. He's on the right into the corner. 6 on the clock, and there was a reach in.
No, stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds, okay.
That pressure that Notre Dame is creating is doing a great job. Like, McNally comes down to the court. They're setting up their offense with 11 seconds on the shot clock there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really good job what Notre Dame's doing. They just get a couple more of these. They can get right back in this game.
Victor to the basket. It's short. Barassa dribbles up the floor and a reach in.
Well, that foul could have went either way. Barassa was kind of driving himself into him and using his elbow. So
He's a big guy.
He is big. He got away with one.
Oliver Cadeo. Barassa pass underneath for Dizon. Fakes a man up. He goes up. No. Defensive rebound taken down. And Wilk dribbles it across into the forecourt. And off of Riley Hornberger, fall back in the lane, skips off. Rebound crashed into the hands, and backcourt, no, a walk. Akfemia started up the floor and walked.
I think he started running without dribbling.
Yeah. Hornberger, my goodness, I think he's been on just about the entire game. I don't think he's out.
Pretty much. He just had that one little sub to catch a breather.
Yeah, his uniform is showing it. It is drenched.
Nice take.
And Wilk drive to the basket. That goes in, 76-59. 8 minutes remaining.
Notre Dame just trying to keep the ball out of the middle of the court here. Try to get another steal. Oh, there it is.
There's a save. Hornberger has the ball. He goes to the basket, but has a strip, but that was a reach-in. Alvarez with a foul, and there'll be a timeout taken by McNally. They look a little discombobulated against that press, so they're going to try and work on some tactics there and see if they can get things straightened out.
Yeah, the only thing is that did Notre Dame wait too long to put this press on? Because it seems to be working. It seems to bring their energy back up. The kids are they're going full throttle now. Mm-hmm. It's almost like is it too late, or do we have enough time here for a nice comeback?
Well, it was a 25-point gap at the end of the quarter. It's now 17. That's a daunting task, but I guess it's been done. We'll see.
Yeah, the last break we were talking that it was 50-25 at half. They went 24-24 each in the third quarter. So. If they had started the game with this energy, well, maybe it's a tie game right now.
All right, they're huddling up there. You see, there's Hornberger.
Yeah, he's just exhausted.
You can see the sweat. Look in his uniform. Yeah, he's wiping the sweat off his brow, but I don't blame him.
Casey's exhausted as well. It's like coach is like, hey, guys, there's 7 minutes left. That's all I need from you. We'll be drinking lots of electrolytes tonight.
So Casey will inbound. Tosses out high. And Wilkie drives it to the lane. Now a step back shot that falls off the back rim. Barassa brings it up. Dribbling down the far sidelines. His pass on high. Bounce across the lane. Off a hand. Nouri has it. And we have a jump situation. He turned into a McNally player. And the possession arrow gives the ball to Notre Dame. Notre Dame, there's a shot by Casey, skips off back rim. Outlet pass. McNally driving off into the corner. Mercado fakes a man by, steps right, his shot curls off. Offensive rebound off the hand of the McNally player and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't leave that kid open.
Femia just couldn't squeeze it. Oh, Notre Dame down by 17, 7-10 remain. Hornberger dribbling. Hornberger at the free throw line. Leans in, puts up a one-hander. Good.
Nice feet, nice footwork there. That was a beautiful play.
Pressure in the backcourt.
Oh, he picked up his dribble.
Pass way across the front of the bench. He's trapped. Pass underneath, trying to go to the basket. Pass out, and we have another tie-up as Dizon reached in. And so did Victor Olawakedeo.
No one really noticed there. The table gave him an extra 24-second shot clock there.
Okay. Well, this will be inbounded by McNally. Way out high for Akfemia. Into the corner. Mercado rises. His shot is short. Clearing the glass is Notre Dame. Through the forecourt. Victor straight away three. No, back rim.
Yeah.
Rebound, loose ball foul. Not sure.
He's got to follow his shot. That ball came right back at him.
I think that foul's on Casey. Aggressive rebounding. 2-1 is the foul situation. Notre Dame with 2. 1 for McNally. Pressure just as they get across the timeline. Afema with the ball. Coming to the free throw line, then backing off. Bison around to the corner, 8 on the clock. Dribbling into the lane, Fema puts up an off-balance shot from just inside the free throw line, and that misses. Hornberger, 6 minutes remaining, has the ball, crossover dribble. He's in the lane, pulls up for a jumper. That banks too hard. Offensive rebound, Nwoki. He tries to go back up, lost the handle. And there's a turnover. Oluwadeko has the ball. Underneath for Nwoki. He goes up, goes to the ground, and the ball goes through the basket.
We're down to 13 now. 5.5 minutes. There's tons of time here. Oh,
nearly a steal of the backcourt. Barassa has the ball. Long ahead. Underneath, banks it off the glass. It doesn't go by Alvarez, and here they go. They could cut it to 10, potentially. 76-63, 5:22 remaining. Nowicki, herky-jerk move to the basket. Goes up, banks it. It curls off his shot, but he'll shoot free throws.
That's a good call there for him. Putting him to the foul line. This is an opportunity for Notre Dame to catch their breath, right? To get back into that full court trap. Casey and Hornberger, right?
Mm-hmm.
They need to catch their breath here.
Notre Dame is on a 14-2 tear right now.
Oh.
No good on the first.
He's got to breathe. In your nose, out of your mouth. Take your time. Settle down. Slow your heart rate down. Bang it down.
Second window, Casey on the offensive board. He has it. Fallback from the right side, and that falls 76-65. It's suddenly an 11-point game.
Nope.
Backcourt pressure by Notre Dame is rattling McNally, but they do get the ball across the line. There's a shot from the right side. It's an air ball. Follow-up rebound. On high for Mercado. They back it off, trying to set something up. He dribbles off a pick, dribbles into the lane, and kicks it out around on the right side. Samos with the ball. On high, there's a shot that rattles in. Nice shot by Dizon.
And a quick timeout by Notre Dame coaches.
Just when the gap was closing, it's 79-65. We should tell you the Sport, Physical Activity and Recreation branch of the Government of Alberta is a proud funding sponsor to School Sport Alberta. The funds received from this area of the government are put towards enhancing the quality of life for Albertans. We've got a pretty good quality of life in Calgary today. It was well above freezing and melting what little snow was left.
I don't think there's going to be any snow by Thursday.
The way I see it. Then get those rugby teams out there and going, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get them out there early, right?
79-65 is our score. 4:44 remaining. There's the Bishop McNally bench. McNally 3-3. Trying to settle things down. As I say, the quarter has really gone 16 to now 16-5. But that's a lot of points to make up for Notre Dame. We'll see what they do down the stretch here. 4:44 remaining.
It'll be really interesting to see what McNally does here. See if they go back to that 2-3 zone.
And let's see how they set it up. Yeah, it looks like they are. Send somebody up, chase the ball.
Stay in the man-to-man.
It is man-to-man. All right. Victor dribbling. Or Hornberger. He drives behind the back dribble and loses the handle, but he lost it because he was fouled by Dizon. Wakadeo to inbounds the ball. Now he has the ball on top. Sizes it up, lets a three go back rim. Hornberger rebound and banks it home. Good offensive glass play. Well, it's 12 points and Notre Dame with more backcourt pressure.
Good job taking away the middle.
Finally, ahead, driving to the basket, lay it up with the left hand as Dizon had an open lane.
Yeah, Hornberger jumped up in the air. He just ran right by him. You got to keep your feet on the ground so you can move.
Hornberger goes up. His shot falls right in the middle of the lane, a contested shot. So 81-69, more Notre Dame backcourt pressure, and they deflect. Notre Dame does. Casey does, out of bounds. So again, the pressure is applied. And the pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll be
Good job.
McNally ball again, but yeah, they are
Well,
on top of them, frustrating them.
Keep that pressure on. They'll need 5 seconds to get the ball past half.
Williams on the left. Dribbles, gives it up for Mercado. Mercado in the handoff to Barrasso. Way out high, straightaway three, launches it, no. Nuri with the rebound, 3:30 remaining. It looks like they've gone back to the man-to-man. Wide on the left, the shot by Casey. No, big defensive rebound. Williams pulls it down. He's on the baseline. And Mercado will get into the offensive forecourt.
I know dribble got to trap him.
Barrasso. Way out high, 3 minutes remaining. Barrasso underneath, he goes up, banks it home.
Good strong hoop, good strong move to the hoop.
So it's 14 points and under 3 minutes remaining. They terminate the dribble on high. Pass to Casey, Cutter going to the basket, uses his body to let the shot go. He was fouled. He really positioned himself well to fight off the defender, but the defender reached in and he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, he needed that one. Tried to go for a three-point play.
2:42 remaining.
Both teams have both timeouts, so this will be interesting as Notre Dame can get a couple more turnovers.
True. Well, with both falling, it's a 12-point game. Backcourt pressure by Notre Dame. Teresa has the ball, goes way across high for Mercado. Mercado dribbles off a pick and retreats. Still has the ball, 8 on the clock. Trying to drive to the basket, banked off the glass, doesn't go, on a contested shot by Alvarez. Hornberger up the floor, he is bodied, and we have a foul. A couple of players for McNally. Yeah, they're going to call Bizon reaching in, but just as easily could have called Alvarez.
And then now they're in bonus, so Hornberger's going to the line.
Yep. Yeah, McNally is over the limit. And Notre Dame will call a timeout.
Okay, that's interesting because now they're only going to have one timeout left. And they might need that if down the road.
Down the stretch, yep. So 83-71. Notre Dame Pride outscoring them substantially in this quarter.
I'm sure Coach Ricky Ellis right now is talking possessions. Let's use our possessions. Let's use the whole 24-second shot clock right now. Like 2:17 left, right? You're probably about 6 possessions here. So the more time that you can use and weed off that clock, let's break their press, get the ball over, use that 24-second clock.
They've outscored them in this quarter 22-9. So it was 25-point hole, a deficit, or a lead for McNally, whichever way you care to look at it. McNally is over the limit.
It's good to see that Notre Dame didn't give up. They gave it another all, and it shows how exhausted some of those players are. But
they were down by a huge margin, 25 at the half, so they're chipping away. But will the clock run out before they can chip fully away? We'll see.
Well, this is the thing about junior basketball. We're going to see we might see some crazy things happen here. You never know. Hey, one time we saw Tracy McGrady hit 13 points in 7 seconds. So anything can happen.
I'll look for Tracy out there, see if he can repeat it.
Yeah,
just not kidding. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't think he's in this gym tonight. No. Well, Hornberger might be able to do it.
He can put up a lot of points, that's for sure. No, on the first one. I do like, though, that he bent his knees. If he's exhausted, he's fighting through it, I got to say. Because he's played a lot of minutes. Second one falls, 83-72.
Oh, down to 11.
Again, Notre Dame putting that pressure on in the backcourt.
Oh, one dribble pickup. He's stuck. Got to get it over half.
It's 1 second to go. It did not get across half court. It did not get across half court, so it's a turnover.
They could probably bring it down to single digits here with 2 minutes left.
2 minutes and 7 seconds, yeah. Okay, looks like they've switched their defense.
Yeah, they went back to the zone.
Casey with the ball on the right. Back out high. That pass goes into the backcourt. It's over and back.
That's disappointing to see.
Two minutes remaining. Femia to inbounds right by the Notre Dame bench. Gets it high for Barassa, back for Femia. He dribbles. Then off on the right, going strong to the basket with a layup.
No
Nice
help
play by
side
Alvarez.
defense. Yeah.
13-point game. Left side three, unloaded and scored. Nice shot by Casey. That's a 10-point game. 1:42 remaining, and McNally's up the floor, but contact made. Femia to the floor, but that's the third foul for Notre Dame, so no shots here. Again, they'll inbound right by the Notre Dame bench, far side. Femia dribbling between the circles. Dribbling to the baseline is Alvarez. Pass into the post to Barassa. He goes up. No. Defensive rebound. Tapped around. Barassa gets it back. Barassa strong to the basket. His shot rolls off. Again, it's picked up by Notre Dame. Here they come up. 1:22 remaining, but that pass up the floor. The outlet is intercepted. Mercado with a move to get across the line. On the right. Driving the baseline, then bringing it out. Femia, they're running the clock down. To the corner for Alvarez. He drives, and he'll shoot free throws. He was contacted. Well, tell you what, little drama in the last few seconds here.
That was just a wild sequence.
It was.
Oh. Missed rebound, missed layup, missed rebound,
Over
missed
back,
layup.
yeah, everything.
Yeah, this age is hard. Like, you can hear the coaches yell foul. They didn't know if they should foul, when to foul. Yeah, that was
Isaias Alvarez at the line. Sends the second one home. So those are key ones. It's now 12 points. But let's see if Notre Dame can get to the basket. Victor puts up a shot. He goes to the floor hard.
he bounced right back up.
Olawakadeo. Yeah, he did get up. Little guy took a shot. Well, they can. A couple shots here, they can cut it to 10.
Yeah, we gotta hit those foul shots. Can't leave points off the board there.
Tough break, second one. Hornberger, the rebound goes through his hands. Mercado in the backcourt as they try to break that press. McNally now on the move. Mercado on high, holding. Dribbling, and it was fouled. And they're now over the limit.
Yeah, both teams are in the bonus here, so it's going to be a couple minutes of foul shots. For what we saw today, this kid can shoot, so I'm pretty sure he's just going to bang this one down too, make it a 14.
Noah Mercado in.
Yeah. 14 points now.
Notre Dame racing into the forecourt. And we had a whistle because we had the shot clock. It was reset at 14 when they inbounded the ball. Now it's reset. 44 seconds remaining. But that allows McNally to clamp down on Notre Dame coming up the floor. And I guess they ruled a Notre Dame or a McNally player reached across the out of bounds line, affecting the inbounds pass, and been hit with a technical. Okay.
I don't think I've really seen that before, actually, to be honest with you. I've heard them blow the whistle and warn guys. But
Exactly. That's exactly it, to warn them, yeah. I'm with you. That one falls, and they'll get the ball.
Especially with 40 seconds left in the game. I've never seen that before.
No. Well, now they're giving him plenty of room to inbound the ball.
Yeah.
And that is inbounded. And that it is. Arfemius hit with a foul.
Yeah, I think he grabbed his arm and he had his back to the referee. He tried to hide it, so grabbed his arm and.
The TELUS Optic TV Game of the Week, powered by Legacy Heating and Cooling. Another free throw coming. Well, one's down. 12-point game. Again, Notre Dame backcourt pressure. Harassing them as they try to get the ball up the floor. They do. Okfemi with the ball. Ahead for Dizon, who backs it out. Dizon trying to set up Barassa in the middle of the lane. That pass falls short. They're going to try and run out the clock. 12 on the shot clock, and there's a foul.
Well, I guess the McNally coach got a technical now for.
Victor Olawadeko was tagged with a foul, and I guess it was, I don't know what he said exactly, but he was hit with a technical.
Not too sure what he was arguing about either, but.
Kind of with you. But the guys in the arena, they feel it. They know what they know. There's a shot that goes down. Grade 10, Riley Hornberger. Okfemi up to the line. First one back rim. Second one falls. So, up the floor comes Notre Dame. About a 4-second game clock, shot clock difference.
Oh,
Here's Victor going up. A shot rolls off, gets his offensive rebound, and brings it back out.
that was a nice athletic move there.
Heinberger on high, ball to the floor, top of the key jumper. It's deflected out of bounds. 10 seconds remain. Six on the shot clock. Newry will inbounds. Joe Hornberger. Hornberger standing. Dribbles with the left hand. Into the lane. Off balance shot is blocked. It's loose on the floor, and it's a 24-second violation. Didn't get it off, but now no pressure in the backcourt, and McNally will just inbound it and go home with a victory.
A really well fought victory as well. He came out of the game running and gunning and running the floor, shooting threes. And, they're just Notre Dame fought to come back. They just ran out of gas at the end.
Yeah, well, it was tough. This is a 10-point game. You might say, well, not bad. Went a little back and forth. Well, not exactly. It was all one-sided for McNally in the first half. They led 50-25, so they scored 40 points in the second half. Meanwhile, Notre Dame scored 55 in the second half. So they rallied in the second half to make it closer, but a 25-point deficit, boy, that's a hard hill to climb.
Yeah, they dug themselves a hole right off the bat, down 25 at half, but they fought all the way back to 10 points, and I think the next time these guys play, you'll see some pretty good basketball.
Well, enjoyed it from Notre Dame High School here in Calgary, and hope you have as well. We saw games, basically we saw 4 games because one team won one half in the senior, the other won the other, and the same thing in this game. So basically we had 4 games tucked into one. Or so it appeared.
You're right, though. We did. Right, each game, right? The first half, second half, they
kept flip-flopping who the dominant team was. Yeah. Well, that's it from our location here. We've really enjoyed bringing you these games tonight, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be. And a good night from Calgary's Notre Dame High School.